You're listening to the Murder Speaks podcast, the show that spills the tea about true crime. Here's your host, Wendy Hinbest.
Hey, welcome back to Murder Speaks. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry, people, that I did not get my second episode out this week. Let me just tell you, my computer effed up somehow, and I don't know what happened. I had some corrupted files or something happened, and I had to basically reset my whole computer. So that's why I wasn't able, because I had to basically reset it, and then I had to restore all my files and transfer them back to my computer, and it took about 2 to 3 days. So yeah, so sorry about that. But anyways, it's all good. Got this week's episode of Murder Speaks. So here we go. So today's real crime story is about 21-year-old Julie Ann Gonzalez of Austin, Texas. At the age of 16, she moves in with her aunt and attends high school and college at the same time. She gets into university, and she has a boyfriend named George de la Cruz. They end up getting married and start a family. She quits school and gets a job. George plays video games all day, and Julie Ann is sick of it. December 2009, Julie files for divorce. Things are going good for Julie. She receives a promotion and gets a new car. She and George agree on a visitation schedule. March 26, 2010, Julie goes missing. The day she went missing, she was going to pick up her daughter from George. Her aunt calls Julie's mother to see if she heard from her. Her boyfriend Aaron gets a text from her that says that she's breaking up with him and she's taking off with another guy. Her family learns that Julie has not picked up her daughter from George's house. Her mother reports her missing. George also calls the police and reports that Julie abandoned their child. That Saturday morning, her aunt drove around hoping to find her. She ends up finding Julie's car in the Walgreens parking lot. She goes into Walgreens to look for her, but nobody has seen her. Her family tells the police that George was the last one to see her, so the police go and talk to him. George tells police that Julie asked him to watch their daughter so she can go out. And the police notice a couple of scratches on his face, and they learn that her debit card was used in Walmart the day she disappeared. Julie's mom goes on Dr. Phil's show. She asks George to take a lie detector test. He fails the lie detector test on the show. His mother is begging him to tell the truth, but he keeps on saying that he has nothing to do with Julie's disappearance. That same month of the show, George's mother called the police because she finds a hole in the shed, and it was recently dug. George de la Cruz is the prime suspect. The police get a hold of George's phone records and learn that the texts Aaron was getting were coming from Austin, Texas. Everywhere Julie's phone was, George was there too. Somebody accessed her MySpace account within minutes of accessing George's MySpace account from an unsecured network near George's friend's house. And surveillance caught George using Julie's credit cards. George is indicted for the murder of Julie in September 2013. George didn't want to divorce Julie, so he killed her. If I can't have you, then nobody can. George gets life in prison, and George has not told police where Julie's body is. He obviously doesn't watch true crime shows. I mean, did he not think that using her debit card that he would get caught? Does he not realize that there's cameras in Walmart and in department stores? He obviously didn't think this through. Obviously, he was not thinking of their daughter when he killed Julie. And the police even asked him, like, you don't have to answer to me, but you will have to answer to your daughter. You know, when she gets older, she's going to want to know where her mother is. And she's going to learn that daddy killed her. And that's sad. I feel really bad for that little girl. Just goes to show, do you ever really know somebody? She probably didn't think in a million years the father of her child would be the one to end her life. Thank you so much for joining me again on Murder Speaks. If you like it, please share it. Sharing is caring. And if you are a true crime addict like me, check out my store, crystalkiss.com. That's Crystal with a K for some murder merch. Start killing it with Crystal Kiss murder merch. Join me again on Murder Speaks. Stay safe and have a great week. Don't forget to subscribe. Thanks for listening. Bye.